Good afternoon. So, how do they do it? How do firefighters just jump in to and run to a burning building, go in and execute and bring people out? How do nurses? I watched a video where this nurse just jumped into action. She jumped over the counter and ran to someone who needed aid. I saw this nurse just jump on top of this guy and start CPR, the compressions, while they wheeled him to, I guess it was an emergency department. I'm like, how do police officers just run into situations where other people are fleeing from? And, they have their weapons drawn, and they bring their authority. They know who they are. Army, how do military people enter into hostile ground, hostile territory, when you see like before other people are running away, other people are fearful of it? And I'm like, what is it? How are they able to do this? It's because they've tapped into their identity. They know who they are at that moment. So it's like with us, we need to decide who we are. Okay, so if I'm a YouTuber, I have to decide that's who I am. If you are a teacher, you have to decide that's who you are. If you are an entrepreneur in any facet, you have to decide that's who you are and start taking steps and start doing things that person would do. So an entrepreneur is not going to sit around a chair and just daydream all day. They're up, they're doing it. They're taking steps towards the life that they want to fulfill. I have stepped into roles many times over my life, and I thought about it. I was going to complete, no, not was going to, I completed a 501c3 for an establishment, and they had been working on this for years, trying to get it done. I came in there and got it done really quick with no knowledge as to how to execute it. But I believed that I was the one, and I was able to do so. So I did my research. I figured out what it is I need to do step by step, and I was able to produce that 501c3 for that entity. So it's all about stepping into an identity and believing believing it. And there are I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. There are things and steps that you can do, practical things that you can do to co-align with that identity. And even with that, who we are fluctuates throughout the day. So, when I go home, I might not need to be the nurse. I just need to be mom. So, maybe I need to do homework. I'm the type of woman that can get in and help my children with their homework without being super stressed, and, can help them get from point A to B. I'm the type of woman that can go home and take care of my husband. I'm the type of woman that can get things done. And we need to believe these things about ourselves and step into those identities, even when we don't feel comfortable, when we feel that, I'm not good enough, or this is beyond me. You have to veil yourself in that identity. This is who I am. I am able to execute this. How are people able to lose weight? They step into those identities. They say, I am the person that can lose weight. So what happens is they have certain structures. There are things in place that embody the person who they're trying to become. So that's how someone can lose 150 pounds, 20 pounds, because they say, okay, this is who I am. I am a person that eats well. I am a person that exercises well. And this is the identity that I have right now. So, and mind you, someone that's losing weight, your identity is not, I'm losing weight, So what I'm saying is that there are different facets of your identity that needs to show up for different things. So, for instance, I spoke about an entrepreneur earlier. An entrepreneur is not a dreamer. Well, wrong. They may be a dreamer, but they're a dreamer that puts action in. So, don't sit around on these $1 million ideas. Don't just sit around on these $1 million ideas. Dream it and start taking actionable steps to get towards those goals, to fulfill that dream. So like I said, what's really going on here is you have to step into these identities. You have to know who you are in the moment. You can't lack confidence about it, or you can, but you have to be stronger in that role than your lack of confidence is. I know I said that improperly, but I hope you understood that. Um, you can do it. So whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, whatever it is that you want to do in this life, whatever your purpose is, whatever your goals are, they are 1,000% obtainable. There is nothing that you can't do. All you have to do is step into the role, step into the identity of the person that executes these things. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. So I'd like for you to share with me the things that you want to do. What are some things that you're trying to execute? Let's push each other, because all we have to do is walk in it, step in it. Just know who you are. Just know who you are. Um, I'm about to get on my own little weight loss journey, and guess what? I'm going to embody the identity of someone who is more structured in their eating habits, that has a fitness plan in place, who says no to certain things. I want to be a better communicator, which part of that is what I'm doing right now. I'm saying, okay, I'm not going to keep being quiet and waiting until I can sound better, waiting until the words can flow properly. I am a communicator. Let's do this now. I'm walking and I'm stepping into that identity now, imperfectly. Okay, imperfectly, but I am doing it. I want you to do it. So this year, make sure that you know who you are, know what your goals are, and know who the person that needs to show up to execute these goals. You are not a singular identity. There's different parts of your identity, but just know that to obtain certain things, you have to step into, almost like veil yourself over into a specific identity to get these things accomplished. I hope I explained that well. I'm going to do some more journaling and thought into that, and maybe share a little more later. But I really hope that it's helpful, and I really hope that it's understood. All right. Have a good day.